Austin, a young man with auburn hair, knocked on the door. The door creaked open, and an old man appeared. Austin smiled. "Good morning, sir." He presented a neatly folded coat. "Here are the clothes you've ordered." The old man opened the door farther. He stared at the smiling Austin, then at the clothes the young man held in his hands. He frowned. "You're late." As though he had practiced it 1,000 times before, Austin immediately bowed his head. "I'm sorry, sir. I've ran into a bit of trouble along the way. Again, I'm sorry." Now that the old man had taken a careful look, he noticed that Austin's clothes were tattered, mottled with dirt and mud. His left cheek was swollen, and his lower lip was busted. Surprisingly, however, the coat he presented was in perfect condition. The old man realized that the young chap must have been telling the truth. He looked up to the dark skies above. The rain had stopped only a few minutes ago, yet the coat was dry, as though not a single raindrop had fallen on it. The old man sighed. "How much was it again?" "3 silvers, sir." The old man pulled some coins from his pouch, then handed them to the young man. Austin handed the coat over, then quickly counted the coins. He realized that there was an extra 20 coppers there. "Sir, the amount—" "It's yours," said the old man. "Keep it." He stared again at the young man's clothes. "They're selling cheap tunics around 15 coppers each near the slaughterhouse. Use the money to buy yourself one." Austin's eyes glimmered. He took a deep breath, then said loudly, "Thank you, sir." The young man's behavior reminded the old man of a military salute, at attention and respectful. A small grin formed on his face. Austin hummed to himself after he delivered the product to the customer. He was merely an errand boy, a young man with quick legs. Although the old man had told him to buy himself a new tunic, Austin did not have any intention of doing so. What he needed right now was food enough to feed his 5 siblings. The extra coppers would go a long way toward taking care of them. As the eldest child, he had been the family's supporting pillar ever since their parents died. Austin was about to go back to the tailor shop to deliver the payment from the old man when he suddenly came to a stop. "Damn it," he mumbled. With his keen eyes, he spotted the same thugs who had been chasing after him several hours ago. They were now huddled on the street corner, their burly bodies tall and menacing. Austin was about to back away stealthily and find another route to the tailor shop when one of the thugs noticed him. The man quickly told his comrades, and soon each one was staring at Austin's direction. "Crap," he muttered. Austin took several steps back before turning around and running. Behind him, he could hear the thugs shouting at him, "Stupid little shit, stop! Come back here!" No one would actually stop after hearing those words. On the contrary, the commands propelled Austin forward even faster, his eyes darting left and right as he tried finding a way out. When he had first encountered the thugs several days ago, they were bullying him into paying a protection fee for entering what they claimed as their territory. He obviously refused to do so. But who could have guessed such a small dispute would lead to this? Had Austin known better, he would have just handed over those 50 coppers in exchange for a tranquil month. "God damn it," he cursed under huffing breaths. The area where he worked was within thug territory. He knew that his life would only become increasingly harder from now on. "Over there." He ran into an alley. This place was a maze, but it would eventually lead him to safety. Or so he thought. At the end of the alley, several men waited for his arrival. The moment Austin got out, he was struck by a wooden pole to the head, and a kick came flying right at his stomach. Like hyenas around fallen prey, the thugs surrounded him at all sides as he remained sprawled on the muddy ground. Austin coughed several times. Although his head throbbed, he gingerly tried to stand up. "Hello, little pup," one of the thugs smiled, showing a rotting set of teeth. "Enjoyed the chase, didn't you?" "Enjoyed my ass," Austin wanted to retort, but he was afraid that it would aggravate their fury even further. "If you just paid the protection fee, this wouldn't happen," another thug quipped. "A little dumb, aren't we?" As though it was the most hilarious joke they'd ever heard, the guys around Austin laughed boisterously.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.